Let's talk about the elephant in the room, AI. If you're a beginner content writer, you're probably hearing the hype and the horror stories, and you're wondering if you've chosen a career that's about to become obsolete. It's a valid fear, but I'm here to tell you that while the rules of the game have absolutely changed, the opportunity for talented human writers is bigger than ever. After years of managing creative teams, I can tell you this isn't about ignoring AI. It's about outsmarting it. In this video, I am going to give you a clear, actionable playbook to AI-proof your career. We'll cover how to specialize, the unique human skills AI can touch, how to collaborate with AI instead of competing with it, and how to build an irresistible brand. The first and most important step to becoming AI-proof is to stop being a generalist. AI is fantastic at writing generic, surface-level blog posts about popular topics. That part of the market is gone. Your future is in a specialization. It means going deep into a niche where true expertise is required. My time in the crypto space taught me this perfectly. An AI can explain what a blockchain is, but it cannot replicate the deep, nuanced understanding of a niche community's culture, like the inside jokes, the slang, the skepticism, etc. A human writer who is part of that community has a unique advantage. So, pick a niche you're passionate about, whether it's highly technical, deeply emotional, or investigative, and go all in becoming a true expert. But I know the big question is, how do I find that niche? It can feel paralyzing. So let's break it down with a simple framework. I call it the passion, problem, profitability test. First, passion. Grab a piece of paper and list things you genuinely enjoy learning about. What you read about on Saturday morning? Is it sustainable gardening, vintage synthesizers, fantasy football analytics? Don't filter yourself. This is the foundation. AI has no passion, you do. Second is the problem. Now, for each passion, list the problems people face. For sustainable gardening, the problems are how to compost in a small apartment, or natural pest control for tomatoes. For vintage synthesizers, it's how to integrate a Moog with a modern laptop, or finding affordable alternatives to a Jupyter 8. You're not a generalist writer, you're a specialist problem solver. Finally, profitability. This is where you validate your idea. Go to LinkedIn or other job boards and search for writing jobs in that niche. Our companies hire B2B SaaS writers, fintech content strategies, e-commerce email copywriters. If you see active, well-paying roles, you found the intersection of your passion and a profitable market problem. That's your AI-proof niche. Next, you need to double down on the skills that AI is terrible at. These are the skills that will get you hired. I'm talking about critical thinking, original research, and unique perspectives. One of those skills is simply initiative. Early in my career, I got a reporting gig at a tech news media. Even though my first report was frankly awful, but what did I do that an AI couldn't? I showed up. I physically went to the startup event, felt the energy, and had spontaneous conversations. I wasn't just reporting data, I was translating a human experience. That's what clients pay for. Focus on empathy, telling compelling stories that connect with human emotion, and developing a distinct voice that people want to listen to. Let's get more specific. Here are 3 uniquely human skills that AI can't fake, and that clients will pay premium for. Number 1, primary research and investigative storytelling. AI synthesizes existing information online. Your job is to create new information. Instead of writing 5 tips for better marketing, reach out to 5 marketing managers on LinkedIn and ask for their single best tip. Now your article isn't a generic article, it's an exclusive expert roundup. You created something of unique value that can be automated. Number 2, strategic thinking. AI can follow instructions, but it can't ask why. A great writer doesn't just deliver the words, they question the brief. They ask, what is the actual business goal of this article? Who is the real audience, and what keeps them up at night? Is a blog post even the best way to achieve this goal? Or should we be making a video or podcast? When you start thinking like a strategist, you become a partner, not just a vendor. Number 3, deep empathy and community building. AI can mimic tone, but it can't feel empathy. It can join the subreddit for new partners and understand the specific anxieties and inside jokes for that community. Spend your time not just writing for an audience, but becoming a part of that audience. Your content will resonate on an emotional level that an algorithm can never touch. This is the big mindset shift. You are not in competition with AI, you are in competition with other writers who are using AI. You need to become an AI-augmented writer. When I was growing my content team from 2 to 12 people, my job was to make them as effective as possible. If I were building that team today, I would frame AI as a personal research assistant for every single writer. I tell them, your job is not to write 1,000 words. Your job is to create the best possible article. I am giving you an assistant that will handle the 80% of the work that is drudgery. The initial research, the outline, the first rough draft. Your new, more important job is to spend your time on the brilliant 20% that only a human can do. Adding your unique stories, conducting original interviews, and providing a contrarian perspective. So, what does this AI-augmented workflow actually look like? Let me walk you through a 5-step process you can use on your very next article. Step 1. The AI as an ideation intern. Don't just ask it to write a blog post, use it to brainstorm. Give it a prompt like, act as a marketing expert. What are the 10 most common and controversial myths about email marketing? You instantly got 10 interesting angles to choose from. Step 2. The AI as a research assistant. Once you have your angle, say, summarize the top 5 studies from the last 2 years on email marketing open rates. It will do the legwork. Your job is to fact-check those summaries and pull out the most compelling data points. Step 3. The AI as the first draft grunt. Now, feed it a detailed outline with your key data and tell it to generate a first draft. This is the drudgery part. Don't expect it to be good. Its purpose is to get words on the page and save you from the blank screen paralysis. Step 4. The human as the lead strategist and storyteller. This is where you take over. That 80% of your time saved, spend it here. Weave in your personal stories, the results of your primary research, your unique perspectives, everything. Rewrite entire sections in your own voice. This is where the magic happens. Step 5. The AI as the final polish editor. Once you're done, run your text back through the AI. Prompt it. Act as a world-class copy editor. Tighten up this prose, fix any grammatical errors, and ensure the tone is consistently helpful and authoritative. By following this process, you're not letting AI write for you. You are directing an incredibly powerful assistant to produce a final piece that is uniquely human. Hey, if you're a writer who's feeling a little more optimistic about the future right now, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. My goal is to give you the strategies you need to thrive in this landscape. Okay, let's talk about how you prove these skills. In a world flooded with AI content, your personal brand is your lifeboat. You need a portfolio that showcases your unique human skills. So, here's a practical tip. Stop just showing clients a finished article. Instead, create a one-page AI collaboration case study. The portfolio piece would be a PDF showing, first, the initial prompt you gave the AI. Second, the raw, generic output it produced. Third, your final, heavily edited and improved article. And fourth, 3 bullet points explaining the strategic human choices you made. For example, why I added a personal story here, or why I cut this section for clarity. This single piece proves you're not just a prompter. You're a strategist who uses AI as a tool to create a superior human product. But a great portfolio is useless if no one sees it. That's where network like crazy comes in. But let's redefine networking. It's not about sending hundreds of cold DMs saying, hire me. That doesn't work. Here's a better strategy. I call it give before you ask. Identify 15 companies or marketing leaders in your chosen niche that you'd love to work with. Follow them on LinkedIn or X. For the next 30 days, your only job is to leave one thoughtful, insightful comment on their content each day. Don't just say, great post. Add a conversation, ask a smart question, offer a complimentary perspective. By the end of the month, you are no longer a stranger. You're a familiar face who consistently adds value. Now, when you finally do reach out with your portfolio and that brilliant AI case study, they already know who you are. You've warmed up the relationship and you've proven your expertise in public, turning networking from a number game into a relationship-building exercise. So, the path to an AI-proof writing career isn't about fighting the technology. It's about leveraging it to evaluate the skills that technology can't replicate. It's about becoming more strategic, more specialized, and more human. Here's your action plan. Don't try to change everything at once. Just focus on that portfolio piece. Your only homework for today is to take an old article you've written and create that one-page AI collaboration case study. Show the before, the after, and the strategic why. That single asset will do more to prove your value to a potential client than a dozen generic blog posts. I hope this guide gave you a clear and optimistic path forward. If it did, please give this video a like and be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into building your content career. Thanks for watching. See you soon.